Quarantine, you know the vibes. Zoom.
Yo, what's up? It's TM88, and this is Quarantine Questions with RapTV. Check it out.
Yeah. You can quarantine the body, but you can't quarantine my soul.
So yeah, what's good, y'all? We got TM88 in the building, virtually, of course. You might know him from producing EXO Tour Life for Lil Uzi, which is almost 10 times platinum, almost diamond certification. Also producing for the likes of Gucci, Future, Moneybagg, Travis Scott, just to name a few. Man, I'd like to welcome you to Quarantine Questions with Rap TV, bro. I'm your host, Pro the GOAT. What's going on?
Cooling it, man. Quarantining, cooking up. Trying to just put out the best vibes, you know.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, and by the way, man, congratulations on Blue Jean Bandit. You got some heavy hitters on there.
I mean, definitely appreciate Young Thug, Southside, Future, and Moneybagg. You know, they came through for me. You know, like me and Sizzle was in the at his crib cooking up a whole bunch of beats and stuff. Like just you know, just vibing out because we haven't seen each other in a minute. So we cooked up like, you know, 15, 20, 30 beats or some shit like that. And within like 2 days, we pulled up on Thug. Originally we was just supposed to be working on a project for me, him, and Southside, and we was gonna drop like a joint venture or whatever. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? We ended up doing fucking how many songs? Like 40 songs, bro. Damn. And yeah, I mean, Blue Jean Bandit it's a super dope song. But we definitely got other songs in there that's super crazy. That's why but I wanted to give people like the best, you know what I'm saying, just song that I could give at the time without giving out all the gems. You know what I'm saying? Sizzle hit up Future, then we hit up Moneybagg and
Facts.
Blue Jean Bandit.
Facts, man. You plan on doing a music video to it or?
Yeah, for sure. We're working on one right now.
Okay, bet that. And you know, since it is Quarantine Questions, you know, I gotta ask you, like, what you been doing during the whole lockdown situation, bro?
Working out,
okay.
Cooking up, smoking weed. Man, I've been buying new gear too, like far as like production gear and stuff. I just bought 2 new keyboards. I'm just trying to like take advantage of the quarantine and just advance my music. So like. Right. When the quarantine is over, like, and we're in these studios and stuff, it's just like, boom, 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 boom. I got like a fresh new outlook on how I want to come at people with these beats and what sounds I want people to hear. So, I mean, you know, quarantine it's been a struggle because you can't see people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I've been handling it. You know, that's kind of going a little crazy.
Do you feel like you've been more productive because of the fact that you got to lock yourself in?
Yeah, no, because I work hard 24/7. So it's like, because if I'm not making beats, I feel like, bro, I'm kind of wasting my day. If I'm just sitting around not doing something, so it's like, bro, you can, even if you're making 2 beats or 3 beats, you made 3 beats yesterday, so that's 3 beats you can send off. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to always keep myself busy because you just never know, and definitely. I'm working on so many projects at one time. And like once you give one artist 10 beats, you got to make another 10 to get, you know what I'm saying? To get, because you don't want to give people the same shit.
Exactly. Let's take everyone back in time real quick, all right? So let's go back to your first Michael Myers beat you made. Talk about your first walk around the neighborhood with the boombox on.
Man, bro. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I got to that point.
Okay.
I wasn't making beats, and I ended up I had to go to my cousin's crib, and he was like around the corner or whatever. So I walked to his crib, and you know he was like, "Come in." So I went in, and he had a beat playing. I'm like, "What is that?" He was like, "Bro, this Fruity Loops." I was like, "What is Fruity Loops?" This is what I make the beats on. And I was like, "For real, bro? Show me how to use it." So I sat down. We sat in there for like 2 hours, and he helped me do like the Michael Myers thing. He was like, what you want to do, something dark? And I was like, yeah, for sure. Michael Myers, and I put the drums and the snares in there. Then we burnt it to a CD, went outside. We got everybody in the neighborhood because we normally go to this green box every day. Everybody meet up at the green box. And we put it in this big radio outside and just had the whole neighborhood just out there going crazy.
Like freestyle into it?
That shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like the first beat I ever made in my life.
That's crazy. So is that when you came up with the name TM88 or was that after?
Nah, no. TM came way after.
Oh, okay. So you didn't even have a producer name at that time. You was just fucking around with the beats.
Nah.
Okay, bet that. And shit, man, going back even further than that, let's talk about elementary school real quick. There was a point when you really put your mind to it and you started like getting A's and B's, right? How did you take that mentality and then switch it to the music?
Yeah, it's like, it's crazy because it's kind of like, you know, at a certain point, like you doing kind of bad in school and then you kind of get it together. Like once you like focus, you be like, man, I really want to do this. I'm finna do this. I don't care what nobody say. I'm finna make A's and B's. So I was like, once I really said it and I really did it, that kind of just like when I started doing music, I always thought back to elementary school when I made A's and B's because I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of took that through middle school. High school, I kind of started messing up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got kicked out of a lot of schools and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just for, miscellaneous dumb teen shit, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I just kind of just thought back to elementary when I made A's and B's. Like, bro, I really put my mind to it. So my music, I do the same thing.
So that mentality stuck with you, right?
Yeah, it stuck with me, but I can do that with any situation now. I don't even have to think back to elementary school. I can just think back to the time where I was sitting in the trap and Future Propane and Future called me and was like, we need some beats, you know what I'm saying? And that changed my life. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
So if you can put yourself back into them times, it'll make you go hard again. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It'll reassure yourself that you can really do it.
Yeah, and you can remember why you were like, you had that hunger in you in the beginning, right?
Right.
No doubt. And then I'm just curious to know, like, how did you meet Sizzle? And that's Southside, if y'all ain't know.
Man, I got a homeboy named Tommy. He had 808 Mafia too. He had Crash Dummy as well, and 808 Mafia. But Tommy, I can't remember how long ago, but it was like something happened and Tommy ended up bringing Southside around. And I was like, oh, yeah, this Southside you been talking about? He was like, yeah, bro, this Southside. I was like, oh, yeah, he cool as hell. He made beats too. So we was always kind of just making beats together and just kind of competing a little bit. It was like, well, my beat's harder than his. He was like, oh, my beat harder than his. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll go in studios and he'll try to play all his beats. And I try to play all my beats type shit. And then it's just end up, just building a brother bond, man. You know, that's like my little bro, you know what I'm saying? But I don't look at him like my little bro. I look at him like my equal, you know what I'm saying? Because, we did it together. You know what I'm saying? We built 808 Mafia. And this is something we said we was gonna do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We always wanted to make beats together at first, but it was like we ended up separating, and he ended up, being with Brick Squad and Waka and Gucci and all them, and I had to kind of take a different route. You know what I'm saying? But then later on, like Tommy and Slim Duncan brought me and Southside back together, and we formed 808 Mafia.
Okay, so were you technically the first member of 808 Mafia?
If we want to keep it all the way funky, it's a guy named Bebop.
Okay.
He was the first member of 808. He was the first member of 808 Mafia, other than Southside.
Okay, and then y'all came up with that name together, or for the 808 Mafia?
Yeah, we all came up with it.
Did you have any other names in mind when you guys were coming up with stuff?
Nah, I think that's the first thing we came up with. Or I think I'm gonna be honest. Waka said it first, because I think Waka wanted 808 Mafia to be Sizzle and Lex.
Okay.
But Lex, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Lex cool and all, but he didn't want to be in 808 Mafia. We hit him up and we was like, you know what I'm saying, we doing this, You know what I'm saying? We finna go crazy. Cause you know Slim Duncan, he wanted 808 Mafia to be me, Southside, Lex, and Sunny Digital.
Okay.
That's what Slim Duncan wanted. I'm telling you, that's exactly what he was telling me every day. And I'm like, man, I'm with it. Let's do it.
That'd be a hell of a crew. Yeah.
Lex didn't want to do it, and I don't know if we hit Sunny about it, but me and Sizzle was just like, fuck it. We finna go crazy.
Facts. And then speaking of Waka, like you sold your very first beat to him for $5,000, which ended up being the song "Lurkin'," and it meant so much to you that moment in time that you even cried. Can you like walk us through that moment?
Oh yeah, man, bro, just Sizzle even giving me like, cause you know he was already going crazy. He had the Meek Mills stuff going on, Rick Ross. He was working with Wale, different people at the time, and I'm like, he gave me an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to step on his platform to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So it just meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me because just simple fact that I don't know, bro. I was in the streets, like just wondering. You know, I wasn't doing like, you know, I never was a person that was just shooting shit and doing all crazy shit like that. But I was in traps and shit, bro. So it was on some shit like, damn, man, like I'm finally making money at something I want to do. And bro, you gave me this opportunity. You and Waka gave me this opportunity, and I'm gonna forever thank them. Waka, Southside, Miss Dale. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It was just crazy times, bro. Just being able to kind of just step in and see the industry for real. And well, at least I thought I was seeing the industry. You know what I'm saying?
You got a glimpse. You got a little glimpse.
Yeah, it was like when you knew, you think that's the industry, and then when you really get in it, you're like, okay, this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was the first time. Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm sure you got into that later on in your career.
It's a lot of great people in the industry. I met a lot of great people, but you know, it's just like life. You know what I'm saying? You can't when you come in the industry, people treat it like it's like La La Land, Hollywood type shit, and it's like, bro, it's real life. Like, bro, it's a job, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so.
That was the first time though. That was officially the first time you made money making music. So it became real to you, right?
Yeah, first time.
Yeah, and then that beat was actually off of a beat tape that you did with Southside that you put on live mixtapes, right? So my question to you is, what was that original instrumental called?
I don't even know.
Lurkin'.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. I was searching for it. I couldn't find it. I was like, I found the beat tape, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I forgot, bro. I think they took it off.
Oh, okay.
Because it got on the album. But just like, you know, we was the first production group to drop a beat mixtape on live mixtape, and we shut the website down. You know what I'm saying? Live mixtape calling us like, bro, these people going crazy to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a week later, Waka ended up calling. He was like, bro, I recorded on this beat. Whoop whoop. Sizzle called. He's like, bro, Waka just went crazy. Pull up to the studio, and it was a song.
And then was it around that same time that you were also working with Gucci? Like, was Waka and Gucci beefing at that time, or like, how did that work out?
Nah, everything was cool then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was just wondering.
Everything was cool. Around this time, it was like Chief Keef then was coming down here a lot. I was chilling with Fredo and all them a lot. SD.
Facts.
Just it was a lot going on at the time. It was a good transition of music coming in type shit. So
yeah. Facts. And then back when 808 first came out too, like I would personally consider you guys like the Wu-Tang clan of producers. Like, do you think do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I fuck with Wu-Tang. Bro. They goddamn, bro, they legendary, bro, especially Method Man, bro. Like
Facts. And then back then, like all the beats had the 808 Mafia tags, and it also had that one tag, the Trapaholics tag, right?
Oh yeah, shout out Trapaholics.
Yeah, shout out to the and then also shit. Looking back, like I always wondered, did you Like, do you regret not putting your tag out sooner, or do you feel like it happened at the right time, or like as far as your personal tag goes?
It happened at the right time. Like,
Okay.
to be honest, I took the 8s off the 808 Mafia and
Oh,
made
okay.
it my tag. And it's due to the fact that I really can't find a solid tag for me. So it's just like, shit, but I don't want to just put anything in the beat. You know what I'm saying? So
Waka shouted you out though on Lurking, right? I thought you were gonna use that as your tag in the beginning of it.
damn, what's that to be?
He said TM88. So he said something.
Oh shit, I might need to go get that.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna, you know, like I had a few tags I was gonna use, but you know, the late Seth Firkins, RIP, like I was, you know, I was talking to him and we were supposed to get me a few tags, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was telling me like you need a tag, bro. Like
yeah, that was around the time where like producers were getting
he's
known
like,
for their tags.
he like y'all sending beats and I don't know if it's your beat. I don't know if it's unless you called me and say you sent it, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And around that time, like y'all were really grinding, like making like 60 beat packs a day. Like, do you remember the most beats you made at one time?
Oh, me and Southside, we sat in his crib one summer. I remember it was his one room. It was hot as shit in the room. I think that the AC didn't work or some shit in the room. Man, bro, I think in like 2 days we cooked up like an 80 pack, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's humble beginnings, man.
Pull up on we was working on Waka mixtapes and shit back then, and we was doing a lot of stuff. Like
that's insane.
Yeah.
Like wake up, make beats, and go to sleep, and then make beats.
Yeah. Yeah. I spent the night at his crib for 3 days. Like, bro, I'm not going nowhere.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, the hustle is real. And what are some things that you do nowadays to keep you humble? Like to take you back to that moment of like, you know what? Like, what do you do?
Bro, man, I think back to all the times where I couldn't do what I want to do. And bro, and I always said like, bro, when I get in that situation, I'm not gonna do what he did or what she did. You get what I'm saying? So like, and then, you know, I look at, you know, I keep like, you know, some producers might feel like I don't fuck with the producers or whatever, but like, bro, I do. Like, I don't, just because I don't put it on social media, I don't have to hit like, I don't act all producers. I DM them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't ask for their number when I DM them. I don't ask them to send me no beats. I don't ask for none of that. I just tell them like, look, I see what you got going on. You fire, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the way you want to go soon. We gonna link up. You know what I'm saying?
Showing love.
Yeah, like I do that. You can ask Tay Keith. You can ask Weezy. You can ask all these producers. Like, these my boys. I fuck with them. You can ask whoever. Like, I show love, but you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to do it for the clout. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But beyond that, you know, I look at like ATL Jacob and you know what I'm saying? Jetson and Nick Mirror and all them, like, you know what I'm saying? And I actually cook up with Jacob. So it's like I look at them, that make me hungry again, because it's like, okay, it's some young dudes coming in.
It brings you back to where you were.
Yeah, right? So you know, when Jacob pull up on me, he like a robot. He going crazy. He like, well, he picking up 15 different type of beats right then. I'm like, okay, I gotta get on it.
Yeah, put you back on your game, right?
Yeah, he gotta get on my level. I'm like, I gotta get on his level tonight.
Facts. And shit, man. Look, let me give you my list of favorite beats by you, all right?
Let me hear it.
All right, bet. All right, so these are my favorites. Look, EXO Tour Life with Uzi, obviously, right? Hands down. Coding Crazy with Future.
Fire.
Coordinate, Travis Scott.
I love that beat.
And No Bystanders with Juice WRLD.
But shout out Gizin and shout out Wonder Girl. Wouldn't have been possible without them for that one.
Facts, man. Facts. And rest in peace, Juice WRLD too, man. That shit hit the whole world.
Bruh, he was super talented. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I probably got like 15, 20 songs with him that I'm just leaving in the vault. You know what I'm saying? I go back and listen to him sometimes, but I don't really listen to him because, you know, it kind of make you kind of sad. I didn't really know him like that. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with him, but I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, Max Lord from 808 Mafia and Gezin, they knew him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that relationship kind of linked up.
Yeah. But you could just tell the talent, right? Like you could just like feel that when he got on beats and stuff, right?
Bro, me and Gezin 808, we cooked up, I think, like 7-8 beats, and they pulled up on Juice WRLD the next hour and came back in like 3 hours with like 7 songs, bro.
For real, like you just freestyle. I've never seen nobody freestyle like that. Like it was insane.
Yeah, bro, insane.
Crazy. And obviously, like I said, you work with Uzi, Travis Scott, Future, Juicy J, Moneybagg. Like, who is the funniest rapper in the studio that you work with so far?
The funniest?
Yeah, like
Thug.
For real?
Yeah, Young Thug, the funniest rapper I've been around. Future funny too. Everybody they don't know.
Yeah.
Funny too, bro. They got
y'all be working, but like y'all be chilling and shit and like cracking jokes and shit too, right?
Yeah. You know, Thug sessions, you know, I like his sessions, you know, like it's funny, it's fun, you know what I'm saying? It's laid back too, you know what I'm saying? You get a lot of work done, you know what I'm saying? And I would say Young Thug got the funniest sessions.
Bet. And then also, like, I don't know, I'm just curious to know, did Uzi ever tell you why he named the song XO Tour Life? Because I always wondered that.
Nah, I don't even think I asked him. I kind of figured because he was on tour. This just my opinion. I figured he was on tour with The Weeknd, and he just named it XO Tour Life.
Okay,
that's just what I think.
Yeah.
My personal opinion. I don't know, but.
And what was the first time that you logged into YouTube and saw a TM88 type beat? I want to know that. Like, what does that feel like?
You know, like coming up, you always wanted to like get you, like, you know, people get mad at type beats and stuff. I don't care. Like, I really don't. I honestly don't give a shit. But like when coming up, I've been on. I used to see like Timberland type beats, Black Eyed Peas type beats, or you know what I'm saying, Shawty Red, Zaytoven type beats, and then like, damn, Drum Boy type beats. You're like, damn, I can't wait till they start making the TM type beats.
And then like you made it, right? You kind of like feel like you made it.
When I finally logged on and saw that, I was like, damn, bro, like that's crazy. It's finally being done. I didn't feel like I made it yet because shit, my pockets was still.
Yeah, but you established a sound though that people knew you for. You know what I mean? And that's when you're like,
most definitely. And you know, at the time, you kind of you're in the motions. You just doing it, and it's like, man, like, but you kind of like that's what be deterring you is like you might not be making no money at the time and stuff. You like, damn, what I'm doing might not even matter. But if now that I look back, I'm like, damn, bro, we really started like a new type of, you know, even though Lex had his sound, but we started a whole nother wave of like, and we brought in a whole nother wave of producers. And not only did we switch the sound once, we switched it a million times already, bro. Like, just think about it. We go trap, we can go real life shit, we can go fucking emo shit, we can take you to the R&B, we do it all. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, we don't get enough of the respect that we should.
Yeah, I feel like y'all should get more credit for real. Yeah,
it's like, bro, I be feeling like the way the internet and shit is now is like people be on some shit like, oh yeah, it's some more other people popping now. We don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's they fuck with us because they got to. Because we gonna stay right where we at. Because we gonna keep working. We gonna keep this shit in your face. But other than that, it's like, bro, I feel like, man, it's people do. It's a lot of people that pay homage. I don't want homage. I just be feeling like, bro, just the respect level sometimes, like the way this internet, this Twitter shit, bro. You be seeing them comments and shit.
Yeah.
Man, that shit be crazy.
So no, it's funny because speaking on comments, some of them be funny as shit too. Like this one's random, right? I saw a comment. Somebody on YouTube said that you look like Kid Cudi in disguise. Do you ever get Kid Cudi comparisons?
Yeah, all the time. All the time. And I'm actually a fan of Kid Cudi, so it's like I know I don't look like him, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all ever work together or no?
Have we? I'm trying to get on this Scott's project. So hopefully. Hopefully.
Bet. And then you remember Ustream? You used to kill it on Ustream. What happened to that?
Some shit just died down.
Yeah, facts. And then you also said, go ahead.
It's too much social media. It's like too many platforms. So it's like it's too many passwords to keep up with. When you change your phone, you got to remember your password. It's like I don't keep everything on my phone, so you know it's like
facts. And you've also said that like Timbaland and Pharrell were big inspirations for you, right?
Big.
If you had to pick one of them, Polo Dodontu, if you had to pick between Timbaland and Pharrell though to listen to for the rest of your life, and you couldn't listen to the other producer, which one would you pick?
Pharrell.
Okay.
Because I feel like, you know, Timbaland an artist too, but Pharrell, you know, I can just listen to the songs and the beats. You know what I'm saying? I love both of their stuff. But
have you ever worked with either one of them or met them or anything?
I met both of them.
Oh, okay.
When I met Pharrell, it was like, damn, bro, I'm finally meeting Pharrell, bro. What the fuck? So it was like on one of them shits. Like I met him with Thug. We was in the studio. I think we was on tour, and we had to stop in LA. So we went to the studio, and Pharrell was there. You know what I'm saying? We was in the room. It was just me, Thug. I think Duke was there, and we was in the room with Pharrell. We was just kicking it and shit, and he was just telling us like, I was like, bro, I'm trying to. He was just telling us like, yeah, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing right now, I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get on your level, bro. What do you mean? Like, I'm trying to. He was like, what are you talking about? You already there. Like, y'all got it. Y'all got the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was just big coming from Pharrell, like being able to just have conversations with him and just kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Was that like a starstruck moment, would you consider?
Nah, I don't really be getting starstruck. But in my head, I just be like, damn, that's Pharrell, bro. Like, there's some people you just don't see. Yeah. Like, you don't see Pharrell.
They be larger than life almost.
Yeah, like, bro, come on, bro. Pharrell been rocking jewelry. Like, all the jewelry he used to rock and all the clothes. I used to be like, damn, bro, Pharrell be killing it. So, yeah. I mean, I met Timbo. He's super cool. We had a talk when he came to Atlanta. Polo the Don, I used to pull up on him all the time, talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And how did you meet MGK?
Man, MGK, we met on tour.
Okay.
I think
the Hotel Diablo tour or before that?
Hotel Diablo. It was one of them situations where like they sent the offer. They said they wanted me to be a part of it. And I was like, cool, I fuck with MGK. You know what I'm saying? Style, everything, let's do it. And when we pulled up, we just clicked. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he's super cool, bro. Like, I don't know, he be getting drunk and shit, skateboarding for fucking 12 hours and the show. Like,
crazy as shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, he really with that shit.
And then I know you got some crazy groupie story. Like MGK always got some crazy stories on tour.
To be honest, bro, I was so high and like drunk and shit, bro.
Off that
I was
tequila?
in my own world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once I did, cause I'm doing an hour and 20-minute set, hour set. So it's like, I be beat afterwards. Like,
Facts. And MGK is like, he can keep going forever. He like an Energizer Bunny, ain't it?
yeah, I'll see him the next day and he'll be like, bro, where you was at? we was just getting fucked up last night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you'll see him on TMZ the next morning type shit.
Facts. And let's talk about Crash Dummy. When did you start the label and what made you decide on that name?
Man, Crash Dummy, I wanted a cool name. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? When people like me, when I was a kid, just even being able to see MTV when it first, like not when it first hit, because I was clearly not old enough, but like when MTV was MTV, like you used to see cool ass names on there, like, and it'll make you want to check them out type shit. So when I came up with Crash Dummy, I was like, bro, Crash Dummy is it. It's no production group, Crash Dummy. You know what I'm saying? We can do crazy merch off of this shit. We can, you know what I'm saying? Facts. It's easy for people to say.
That could be a clothing brand too, and you know what I mean? You could easily.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, my vision was, you know, to do the same thing that, you know, that we did for 808 Mafia. But, you know, do it on another scale because, you know, of course, I'm doing it solo this time. You know, and we still have 808 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, I don't have Southside's help doing it. You know, the whole shit. So it's like I wanna put my own producers on. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to add people. I don't want to add different people to the 808 Mafia and water it down. You know what I'm saying? It's already official. 808 Mafia is 808 Mafia, and it's gonna do what it do because everybody work. Everybody got their placements, they platinum, they got their money, everybody straight. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give other producers an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to experience what I experienced. And, you know, now that I know more about the business and I know more about how to move around and move through and talk to people and deal with situations, I can explain it better to these people. You know what I'm saying? So they don't try to go the same. Like, cause I noticed like people follow who they look up to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no role model. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I want to live, like have to try to live by other people's standards. You know what I'm saying? If you want to follow what I'm doing, that's on you to follow what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? So my life is not for everybody. The way I live is not, you know what I'm saying? So just by me saying that, like, I noticed some of my producers, they look up to me. So me leading them into the same shit that I went through would be the wrong thing to do. Weed out the fucked up shit and do the good shit so they can shoot through the roof faster. You know what I'm saying? Just like one of my producers, Too Dope, his name Too Dope. He went gold and platinum in the same week.
That's crazy.
Like, bro, I didn't do that when I first came in. Like, bro,
you gave him the game though, right? Like you got the blueprint, kind of.
Yeah, like I don't know everything, but I know what I've been through, and I know how to tell them what route to go the way I went, and you can kind of go the way I go and remix it, so you can show whoever you want to put on next, so we can keep the music going. And you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Like you got to put people, you know, before we got in music, them folks were putting people on. Like this person to put this person on, this songwriter end up being the artist, then this songwriter put this beat producers on because he like they beats. Now they the top producers, but that's how you got to do it to keep the music building and to keep it going. Like, I don't know, I get it, bro. You know, I sat down with Polo the Don and all them, bro, and just kind of picked their brains and stuff, and they kind of just told me how they did it. Because I wanted to know, like, I'm like, bro, you've been killing the game for us. And sold all these records. Like, I want to know how you did it and where you messed up at, where you feel like you messed up at, and which you could have did better. So I don't do the same thing.
What was your best advice in that category? Like,
man, basically, you know, Polo told me, like, stuff that, you know, he went through with the music and how he built his relationships and what bridges he burnt and what he wished he wouldn't have did and what he did. So it kind of just gave me an insight on, okay, I'm not gonna approach certain situations with that mindset that he had.
And you learn from his mistakes.
Go with the mindset he got now. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
It was, and this was before I got any type of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was, I was getting a little bit, but it wasn't enough to be like, yeah, bro, I can. This is my job. Like,
facts. So who's signed to Crash Dummy? Like, who do you got? Like, artists or producers right now?
Too Dope, DJ Moon, my nephew. I got my nephew's in it. His name Lil 88. I got a producer named Sensei, and I got a piano player. I don't want to put him on the map yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it's my secret weapon. It's my secret weapon.
Got you.
But bro, when I tell you, when he play the keys, bro, it's like he can play anything on this earth.
Yeah. Like just like from ear, just like hearing it, like.
Yes, bro. And he don't even have to look at the board. He's like.
That's crazy.
He's not even looking, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
He's on his Scott Storch shit, huh?
Man, Scott Storch, beast.
Yeah, like shit. I was gonna ask you about Lil 88 too. So, like, he's your nephew, right? And obviously the name is an ode to your name. Like, how did you get him started? How did you show him the game? Like,
oh man, basically he just seen me come. You know, he always hung with me since he was 2 years old. I mean, even 6 months. I was watching him. I always was stuck with him. He was around me and my homeboys and stuff. He was just bad as hell. So I just had to, just stay on him. But, like, just him being around it. And, one of his best friends is Young Thug's girlfriend, nephew.
Oh, okay.
So they all cool. So he was always, he was around me. He was around Thug. He was just around it. You know what I'm saying? So him getting out of school, we was just like, bro, like, you be around it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well, like, you know what I'm saying, just be an asset to what's going on. Like, you don't want to get out of school and not go to college and then end up 25, 26 and you behind and like, damn, I wish I had the opportunity to do this when I was 18. Him doing it 18, 19 is like, I salute him because it's like, bro, you going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually getting placements now. And you know what I'm saying? Just to see him, he bought him a new laptop, all this stuff, just to see him getting new gear and stuff. See him serious, it's just know that I'm doing my job.
Facts, man, facts. And I know you've been hearing this too. I know you've been hearing this from your fans and stuff. And like, I'm just curious to know, man, do you have an update on 88 Effect? No update.
Nah, it's because you want to know. It's it's a lot going on right now. So it's like, you kind of just want to be. You don't want to be, insensitive.
Of course. So you think it's delayed it?
Yeah, I mean, nah. It was kind of like I wanted to drop in April. The label wanted to drop in May.
Is it ready to go?
Huh?
It's ready to go. It's just picking a date.
Yeah, but it's like now that we're dropping singles and stuff off the project, we kind of wanted to go back in and rework it. You know what I'm saying? And add more back to it, because if you think about it, I dropped 5, 6 songs. What I started with the Gunna Order, me and Southside. Then what came after that? Oh, the Lil Yachty and Valet. Then the Uzi come after that. The Slayer came after that.
Slayer.
Smoke Perk. Yeah, and Made in Tokyo. Then now Blue Jean Bandit. That's 7 songs. So
that's like, an EP right there.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, bro, like when I drop something, bro, and I know it's taking a long time. To me, it's taking a long time. I'm like, bro,
your fans are like,
I want to give people a project, bro. I don't want to give people one-offs and one-offs. Like, bro, I want to get some people shit to listen to. Like, you know what I'm saying? And express my artistry, you know, not only from just getting on other people's projects with 1 or 2 or 3 beats. Like, bro, I want to give y'all beats that you can, like, that you won't hear on other people's projects that I want to give people, but they don't rap on.
And you got shit in the vault too, right? Like, you got
stuff.
Yeah.
No, most definitely. It's definitely songs, man. I probably right now got like 100 and some songs, 150, 180
That's
songs.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then if I want to hit up Southside and be like, bro,
what we got in the vault?
How many songs you got over there that we did, or that I can add some to? And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got like 200-300 songs over there. So the songs is not the problem. It's just kind of just, you know, gearing up to kind of put it all together, you know, because you got to go through clearances again and, you know, stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna get them a whole body of work.
Okay, so you're just basically reworking the sounds a little bit, right? Like some songs, some features, stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I got this Party Next Door song I want to put out. I want to put on it. It originally wasn't on it, so I want to put it on there. And then I got this other Ty Dolla song. I got 2 Ty Dolla songs, but I don't know if I want to put both of them on the project or what, but you know what I'm saying? Make it a half and half song.
What about like a double project? Have you thought about something like that? Like maybe 2 sides to it? Or?
Oh, that would, but it'll have to be like 7 songs on one side and 7 songs on the other, because you don't want to give people 40 songs.
Yeah, facts. But shit, man, what you got coming up then? Like, what can we be on the lookout for?
I mean, I'm working with everybody. Roddy Rich. I'm working with Roddy Rich. I'm working with Future, Uzi, Wiz. I'm working with, man, it's so many artists, bro. It's so crazy. I got a list like on my phone, and I just go through it, and I'm like, all right, I done made 5-6 beats. I'm gonna send them to him. I've been sending beats to Meek, Drake. I mean, man, I've been working with it, been just trying to get in and, you know, send as many beats as I can, because, you know, once they get in the studio, they lock in. Some nights they don't be having no beats. You got to go through them TMs.
Facts.
You never know. There's some gems in there. Tell you.
Yeah. Have you ever had a situation, I'm just curious to know, where you sent 2 artists the same beat, and then, like, you were like, who should I give it to? Like,
yeah, of course.
So man, what happened?
If a producer sit here and say they never sent 2 artists the same beat, they lying, bro.
So, like, how do y'all resolve that? Like,
man,
is it whoever wants it more?
Whoever finna put it out first, I guess. I don't know, shit. Right. I mean, sometimes seniority become a factor too. It's like whoever you got the relationship the most.
So it's not always about the money who's gonna pay more either, right?
Yeah, it ain't always. Nah, cause I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not led by money. You know what I'm saying? I don't really just do what I'm doing because of the money. It's a factor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's a job. Who the hell go to work for free? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know, people try to tell you on the internet, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, all y'all do is worry about the money. Like, no, it's not just about the money, bro. But you gonna tell a nurse, is she gonna go in there and work on patients and stuff for free?
Yeah.
No, bro. So it's like, nah, but it's like, I love it at the same time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, if I like the song better, this person's song, I want this product out. Like, I don't want,
because you like it better.
I don't want the bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, some stuff I have no control over. Some artists might drop, and then another artist drop, and they got the same beat. Yeah. I mean, but I don't stress over it. You know, it's cool. But some artists got seniority, so it's like.
And on the flip side too, you might have even made, on the flip side, right? You could have given somebody a beat, and that song is crazy, and you're super excited about it, and then it never drops, right?
Man.
Let them know how that makes you feel. Like, I need to hear from you.
bro, aggravating, bro. It's oh God, bro. But I learned to be patient because you know what I'm saying. You made that song, you can make another one.
Facts.
Especially if you're working and always trying to be innovative and you know do different things on the beats and stuff. Like, bro, you're gonna make another song. There's plenty of songs with Travis Scott that I had that never came out. And I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? This shit too crazy. It never came out. And I'm like, but when I do make the album, I'm like, well, shit, this song hard too. So it's like, I'm on the album.
Yeah, and you could eventually use it for your own tape too, right? Is that a possibility? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
For sure. I'm definitely trying, and that's another thing. I'm definitely trying to get Trav on my project too. So, because I feel like this is my first project, bro, and I want to have all the people that impacted my life on the project. You know what I'm saying? And show that I can do this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we've been dropping songs and dropping music, but this is like our opportunity to do it on a big scale. You know what I'm saying? Do it with the Apple Music and do it with the title and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know, I fuck with SoundCloud, but instead of just SoundCloud and it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or, you know, the old route, live mixtaping it and shit. You know
that piff, all that good stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we dropped Danny Glover. It was on me and Southside mixtape.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
and it took off.
Bro, it started going viral in like 30 minutes, bro. I swear on everything I love. When you talk to Southside, you can ask him. We put it on the project. Man, Atlantic, somebody, I don't know was it Atlantic or anybody, but shout out Atlantic, but I don't know who did it. They was like, this is our artist, no, take it off. Whoop de whoop. And it got took off a live mixtape. So live mixtape called us and was like, we had to take one of the songs off the project. It was the Young Thug song. And we was like, man, what the fuck? Man, this shit was going crazy. Like, everybody hitting us on Twitter, like, what happened to the song? Where is it at? What the fuck? Whoop de whoop. So even Thug was mad. He was like, bro, why did y'all drop my song? Yeah. Me and Southside looking at each other like, bro, this was our song, bro. What are you talking about, bro? So it was like a misunderstanding. Like, but he, you know, he hit us back and was like, man, bro, thank y'all for dropping that shit, bro. That shit going crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was a big moment in his career, too.
Yeah, it was a big moment in ours, too. Like, so, I mean, I also feel like Thug changed our life, too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And like, speaking on having patience too, have you ever done a song like 2-3 years ago that you thought was gone, nobody was going to use it, and then it comes back out of nowhere, or a beat that you made? Like, is there a song like that's come back and you're like, oh shit, we did that like 2 years ago?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Recently, the Don Toliver and Migos record. And I did that beat. I did the beat the same day I did the Slayer beat.
Okay.
I did that beat too. And
that was 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, when I started working on 88 Effect, when I first got signed to Capitol. That was like my first, and that was probably what was that, like 2-3 years ago?
And then it just popped up recently?
Yeah, and this shit, Trav hit me up, was like, bro, this beat crazy as hell, bro. We need to track it out. Whoop whoop. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm finna send it right
now. Bet. Well, shit, man. I appreciate you spending some time with us, man. Is there anything you'd like to tell your fans out there?
Man, keep pushing. I got new music on the way. Definitely new beats. Be on the lookout for everything Crash Dummy, everything TM88, everything 808 Mafia. Let's go.
Bet. Who's the first artist that you're coming out with Crash Dummy? You can't give us that? No worries.
It's fire though, bro. I gotta send you the song though so you can check it out.
Oh yeah. Send that over. I'm definitely trying to check it out.
I'm gonna get your email when we get up.
Bet. No, let's do it. Bet. So yeah, once again, I'm Pro the GOAT with RapTV, and this has been Quarantine Questions. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date. We're dropping interviews all the time. Make sure y'all go get your RapTV merch at rapart.com. Join our community by texting 908-341-0067. And as always, don't forget to smash that like button. And one time for the one time, let's give it up for TM88, y'all. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You can quarantine the body, but you can't quarantine my soul.